back into the experience. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Nightendo. Coming at you like Aquaman, dog. Yeah. Better know what's up. Excuse me, bruh. You better rethink that, Holmes. I'm not playing. Yeah. You're about to get recognized. I need some bacon, bro. Alright, cool. Bitch me, dog. Alright, so what do we got over here? We gotta get real with this, Holmes. Okay. Gotta get real with the Holmes. First of all, yeah, I think go back to that. It's the Nightendo. We start the final week of August. Yeah. August, I would classify as a good month because I'm just saying this for the fact that I won $350 a few weeks, 2 weeks ago. So that's why I call it a good month. Because that's very hard to do. It's not easy to do. It's like you got to have a lot of luck. So, yeah. But if I had a big victory at the end of August, that would be pretty awesome to close out the month. So, I'm just not going to leave the Zora's domain until I think there's a few shrines, I think, here and there I have to explore and try to get some more shrines together. Get some spirit orbs. Tomorrow I got to do some computer work and get busy on that. And then it's gonna be like almost 100 degrees. It's gonna be awful outside. So I better get cracking early in the morning. Not doing computer work. I'm saying like get cracking doing exercises early in the morning. And so I think I'm gonna head out to Veiled Falls. Yeah, I know the Powerball jackpot went up to $750 million, but it's going to be an all work day tomorrow, so there's going to be no shenanigans. So. Alright, that's what we wanted to do. Go to Veiled Falls. Yeah. So tomorrow's just going to be like a pure work day and just trying to stay cool. And so that's pretty much what it's going to be. Which is fine with me. Sometimes you need those, work days so you can plan something else. So you get something, plan something fun or get something done. Yeah. So that's okay. But yeah, I did work with the girl one time that she mumbled. Yeah. I guess she had a speech impediment, or she didn't learn how to read very well, or I guess she had a speech impediment. But when I talked to her, it was like she was whispering or mumbling all the time. It was like, and what, you didn't hear what I said? And I was like, because, I mean, she spoke English. I mean, but it was like she mumbled or something. It was kind of hard to hear. It was kind of hard to understand what the hell she was saying at times. I'm just whispering because it's late at night, so I like to go into the mellow mode, if you will. So, okay, so I got the. Nice. Uh, uh, it's not a drop one, I don't think. It's like. Okay. It's not the one with the. Yeah. All right. Shit. Um, big dog. Want to be in the fish. Where's my home daddy at? Dum. Tell you one thing, welcome to the team, baby. Playing that Nightendo, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah. Yo. There it is. Do 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 do. Ceremonial song. Daka Keek Shrine. Daka Keek. Yeah, I saw the. So I didn't really watch the original Dexter series from 2006 to 2013. Yeah. I think I caught episodes here and there, but I was like not really into it. Yeah, so I wasn't like watching every single episode of every season. And I didn't read the book either, or the books. So, but I decided to watch Dexter Resurrection, even though I had no idea what was happening. So, with the old series and the New Blood and the miniseries and all that stuff. So, but I've been catching every episode of Dexter Resurrection, and I wouldn't say it's great. There's a lot of things that are cheesy about the series, but it's now one thing if you watch a series with the main character, whether it's Breaking Bad, whether it's The Walking Dead, whether it's Dexter, you don't really expect them to get killed off or to lose. So, well, in The Walking Dead, Rick loses, but he doesn't lose his life. So, so technically, he does. He's the main character, and him and his crew lose, but he's not killed. So, he doesn't lose all the way. Yeah, but a lot of people stopped watching The Walking Dead because AMC was milking it out with 22 episodes a year, and there would be a lot of episodes where not there would be nothing that would happen. They're called filler episodes or bottle episodes, and nothing would happen at all. And so basically, you would watch like 12 episodes, and only a few of the episodes something was happening, but they had tons of filler and tons of episodes where there wasn't shit all happening. And then so they'd make epic deaths and major dramatic changes. They would only do that at like, the first episode or the mid-season finale or the season finale. So that's so a lot of the Walking Dead fans, they were like, oh man, we're just getting milked, we're just getting played because there's nothing happening for long swaths of time. And now they're just milking it out with like spin-off after spin-off after spin-off. And yeah, it's horrible. But they have a Walking Dead spin-off in New York. They had one in France and with Daryl and Carol, and then they had another one with Michonne and Rick called The Ones Who Live. And oh man, of course they had Fear the Walking Dead and all this other shit. So all this other bullshit. Yeah, I think what it is, Scott Gimple and Robert Kirkman and the executives at AMC, they don't want the cash cow to end, so they keep milking it, even though they keep losing viewership. And so I guess they're kind of just thinking that, well, as long as it's paying for a decadent retirements, like let's keep doing it. But I think eventually the bottom's going to drop out. And they're going to have to shit or get off the pot. I think they're going to have to wrap it up whether they like it or not. Yeah, I think it's also a lack of creativity. I don't think that American Movie Classics AMC Network has any other ideas for shows, so they keep extending The Walking Dead. And now it's the Walking Dead and its spinoffs are actually this year is the 15th anniversary of all of that. Yeah. Yeah. The reason why I know that it's the Walking Dead anniversary because I know that it came out October 2010 on Halloween on 31st, but I also know that that's when uh, my my Shih Tzu Bella was born on September 19th, 2010. So 15 years. Yeah. So I didn't watch The Walking Dead um, in October 31st, 2010, the first episode, because, um, it was, I guess it was right after the Great Recession. So I was just trying to survive and make a buck and all that. So I did eventually watch it 10 years ago, though. I started to stream Netflix and started to watch all the Walking Dead's seasons and all that. Yeah. At first, I enjoyed The Walking Dead, and then, well, I realized that it was the same plot point from 28 Days Later, where the guy gets injured and he wakes up in the hospital and there's a zombie apocalypse. So Robert Kirkman just ripped that off from 28 Days Later. But yeah, I don't think that people that make fiction care where they stole ideas from, as long as it works, and maybe if nobody notices and they make a shitload of money and they don't get sued. So I think if all those factors are present, then it's all good to go. Then they don't give a shit. Okay. I think a Zora spear is like really light. Yeah, it's not a hardcore weapon. Boy, I'll whoop down on you, dog. Wow. It's time to do it. Oh yeah. Give me my sword. Ah. Give me my sword. Let's kill some porgs. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy? Ooh. You're not Gambit from X-Men, dog. You think you are? Bitch. Bust your ass, boy. Don't mess with me, Rad Daddy. Make you a sad daddy. Shit. Let's get it real, dog. What do you think this is? Star Wars, dog? Got homies think it's the Matrix or Terminator or some shit. No, I don't think so. Shit. these boys down. That's what we're gonna do. Get up in my crew down. Defeated down. Ah. I went, ah. Yeah. Yo. Up in the color. No, I'm a baller. Yo, give a holler. So everybody's really excited. I think Sean Puffy comes. Puff Daddy gets out of jail in October. No, I don't think anybody's excited about that except for P. Diddy. Except for Sean Puffy Combs. Yeah. Everybody gonna have a Diddy celebration party? I don't think so. Uh-oh. Can't ever land on my boy, huh? Should have landed on my homie. Oh, it won't let you park on there. Dang it. Poo poo. I was doing so well. Poo poo poo. I will destroy you. This boy gone. Will destroy you. Oh. Taking off my boy. Wanna have some fun too. Go help out my boys. Hello, boys. Need to help out. Need to help out my bizoys. Boy dead, dog. Helping out my bizoys. My bizoys. Yeah. I haven't played Super Ninja Boy. I didn't play it, it's Sunday. I didn't play Super Nintendo Sunday. I think by next Sunday I might be up to the glory of Super Ninja Boy. So yeah, I'll play it on a Super Nintendo Sunday though. Won't uh, won't play it tonight. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's one truth in life that it may be difficult for some and it may be acceptable to others. But the main truth of life is that the only permanent thing in life is that everything changes. So there was a club in Houston. It was a rock and roll club called Fitzgerald's. It's called Fitz. It was in the Heights Boulevard in White Oak. There's been a lot of crime there lately. Maybe it went out of business because you know maybe the area is getting more and more ghetto, less safe, like a lot of urban areas in big cities like Houston and all around the country. Yeah. So Fitzgerald's went strong for 42 years before it closed down finally in 2019. So it's been out of commission 6 years. The owner, Sarah Fitzgerald, she wanted to go retire somewhere. So actually, probably Fitzgerald's was probably happy that they closed down and it was torn down and converted into a parking lot before the pandemic. So yeah. I think the first time I went to Fitzgerald's, it was like I want to say I was really young. I want to say I was like 14 or 15. The first time I went with my buddies. It was so exciting when we were teenagers, and you know, you had to get a stamp that you were under 21 years old to get in. But it might have been teen night or it might have been a teen friendly act or something like that. And so we went to Fitzgerald's the first time back in the day, like probably the early to mid 90s. 30 or so years ago. And yeah, I remember all the excitement, like getting stamped and getting the wristband. I probably went with my buddies Jody and Carl because they were big time into music. So yeah, so that's the first time I was introduced to the place, and then the second time I went with my friend in high school, and with a sister who was like 21, and then he was like 16, or I'm sorry, he was like, yeah, 17, and so I went with he and his sister and myself. And what was funny is like he had a really hot Dutch sister, and we were watching the show and everything, and there was this like fat Mexican guy, and he was like really fucking drunk, and he was like so shit faced that like he kept falling back, like he was gonna fall into her. I just remember how funny it was when she was like, ugh, and the dude was like wasted at Fitzgerald's. So I think that was like the second time at Fitzgerald's, and then yeah, so I had a lot of great youth memories going to Fitzgerald's, and I don't know if I went back from 1990, um, whatever 1998, 1999 to I don't even know if I went back like during that period. I don't know if I saw another show there. Um, so it really didn't come out on my radar um, until I think it was like 2013, 2014. Uh, my my friend Jonathan, he's like, hey man, yeah, meet my girlfriend out. Do you want to come to Fitzgerald's? And I'll tell you about my new band and everything, because he had broken up with his old band like in 2009, and so this was like 2013, 2014. He's like, yeah, I got a girlfriend, and I guess he just wanted to talk to me, hang out with me, and tell me about his new life. I guess he was in his early 30s, and so I mean, I'm sorry, like right about 30 or so, and I was 34, he's 30. Yeah, so we have like a 4-year age difference. So we're like a 3 or 4 year age difference or whatever, and so I was like, oh, this is really nostalgic. Get to hang out with my old friend, and then also go to the old music venue, and like uh, when Jonathan tells me about bands, he likes to tell me about their story and the characters, and gets really into it. And I guess I get into it too. Like I get into the whole biography and everything. And there was a band called Pentagram from the 1970s, and they were actually they almost got signed by Black Sabbath, and so they were like basically an American Black Sabbath, and but they were really great. And the lead singer I think was named Bobby Liebling, um, but he had a real bad attitude and didn't treat the Black Sabbath members very well, and he blew his chance at stardom and a record deal, and he also got strung out on drugs, of course. But my friend Jonathan's like, oh, check out their music, check out their biography and all that stuff, and so I checked it out, started to get hyped. The music was pretty good. It was like, yeah, like American Black Sabbath, and it was great. It was great stuff. So it was like their comeback, I guess, and they were playing at Fitzgerald's, and so he invited me there, and that was Fitzgerald's was looking good, and we had a nice friendly conversation. Um, Introduced me to his girlfriend at the time. They would eventually get married and have 2 kids. Uh, so was I surprised that he got such a pretty girlfriend? I was kind of like when I knew him younger, he was very shy around women and girls and didn't have much experience. And so, well, I guess that rock and roll thing paid off because a beautiful woman came in, to the show and they hooked up. So it's pretty cool. Good for him and them. So yeah, uh, not all my friends found beautiful girlfriends or beautiful wives, and some of them just married just so they could have kids or something, basically. And yeah, but I mean, I guess what Jonathan found was true love and a true companion. So it wasn't just like, oh crap, I'm about to hit 40, I'm gonna just marry somebody real quick. No, it wasn't like that. Or oh man, if I don't get married by 35, I won't have children of my own. So yeah, so he gave me the update on his new band, his new girlfriend. Uh, he used to live with his mother. He got away from his mother, and then he was up. He was, I think, he was already telling me about he got a better job or something like that too. So he was really changing everything in a real positive direction, and so that was pretty cool. Yeah, good old Jonathan. Way to go. Well, I mean, I could tell Jonathan was going that direction because in our 20s, he had a friend called Mark, and this guy was married and he had a house. And I could tell that he looked up to this guy, Mark, because so I think Jonathan, even in his 20s, was like, oh, I wish I was like that. Like, I wish I was a guy that was married and had a companion, a wife, and a few kids, and had a good job and all that stuff. So I knew he may not have looked up to anybody else, but definitely I could tell he looked up to Mark as like a mentor, as like sort of a maybe like a father figure he never had. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see what the yeah, you can't really get close to it unless oh yeah, it's gonna blow me away because the divine beast. And yeah, you gotta go to So yeah, I guess that is the only permanent rule. The only permanent thing in life is change itself. So that's the only constant is change. So my father died before the 2020 plague, and you know, for some things that ended before the 2020 started, it might be people, it might be businesses, maybe it was um, for the better almost. Even though it's sad to say that's probably better somebody died before something happened, but um, yeah, it's probably good that Fitzgerald's closed before uh, the Chinese plague started. So Stowlock Bridge. Yeah, I know that might sound terrible, right? Like, oh man, I'm glad my dad died before the plague started, but really, like, he did miss out on that. So yeah, I know some people are like, man, I want to be here for everything. And it's like, I don't know about everything. Funnily enough, that's not true. I think you put it on the track, right? Yeah. Put it on the track. You ain't got the force like in the next game. Let me talk to my boys chilling in the spa. That's my boy Doug be done. My boy Rap. Trying to avoid the mishaps, down. Yeah, I mean, one of the coolest things about Fitzgerald is that it was like kind of like a house, and it had a upstairs and a downstairs. And so the coolest part about it was like they had this big patio area outside. The top venue had the biggest stage. All right, so it looks like we got a booty room. Okay, got some good booty in here. Got a secret. All right. Oh yeah, it's time. Boom. Oh hee hee. Got the Ignio. Oh see. Shit. Fuck. All right. You go, boy. Damn it. Take care of this homie. Sayonara. There you go. Booyah. Yeah, I think I don't want to say the Pentagram concert at Fitzgerald's was. I don't want to say that was the last time I was there. I want to say it was when I saw Ash, the Irish rock band. Yeah, maybe it was the same year, or it was like maybe a year later or something. Let's try to get this pattern down. Oh, there it is right there. Let's how to match it. This should be right there, huh? Should be. Yep. Do, 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 do. Yeah. The legendary club and music venue Numbers is still kicking. I don't think I'll ever go back because it would just be like nostalgia. Uh, It would just be silly nostalgia, basically. I'll leave my club days back maybe 10 years ago. I went with my friend and our mutual friend and his girlfriend, and we went out dancing one night. And so I'll leave my club days at that. I'll leave it at that really fun night of just dancing and drinking and shaking it and dancing to the music. And yeah, we went to Katz, never closes, to the sandwich shop. It's not the legendary Katz in New York, but it's, tries to um, live up to kind of like that style. Got the lava flow. Lava flow. Don't you know? Yeah, it's kind of funny because when I think about when um, when when some of my friends were young, they really, the artistic, the music players, the guitar players, the graphics designers, and all that stuff. They would actually, be excited telling me they're going to the Art Institute of Houston or something. And it's just sad that actually people thought the Art Institute of Houston was going to be, some great career, and it just turned out to be kind of a scam. It shut down a few years back, and again, the only thing that's permanent is change. Boy, sleeping over here now. Huh. Kick a chill. Oh, those energy beams that you down. Get it down. Get ready. Get ready for the scene. Welcome to the team. Ooh. Smashing it up. Like Smash Burger, dog. What the? Trying to hit me, boy? Ooh. Oh. Oh, yeah? This for you, dog. This. Ew. About to put the whip down on him, baby. Alright. Somebody use the force, dude. Welcome to Planet Mustafar, dog. I'm gonna get Obi-Wan Kenobi on your ass, boy. Recognize. Got the stone smasher. Yeah. Smashing, baby.
The volley scale is now ready.
Do I want to see Wayne's World 3? Uh-uh. Do I want to see Austin Powers 4? Hell no. Ghostbusters Ghost Core with Rick Moranis. I don't know. That's kind of going crazy with the nostalgia, though. Only if Bill Murray drinks beer like he did in the last movie. If he drinks like a pint of whiskey again, and then Rick Moranis is back, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm in for one last one. Mm. Otherwise, I guess chill with the nostalgia. Yeah. The nostalgia is killing me. Oh, it's these boys again. It's these boys again. They're like, get him. Oh, that little punk ass bitch. Uh-oh. Oh. Boys whooping my ass, huh? That's it. Alright. Man. Shit. I need to put on my good armor, huh? Yeah, because I'm getting killed with this shit. Alright. Ooh. Put on my hood, down. I put on my night shit. There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll turn it down better. You need to get some rest, baby. That rupee. And these bitches are relentless. Yep. But they're gonna meet the pimpness. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. Man. Ah. Boy's relentless. Good shot, brother. Epic battle over here. Hell yeah. My shit's always epic, brother. Oh. Yeah. That conflict was intense. Yo, yo. But I had to get some good defense. Hello. But I found myself a cave. Ooh. Where I could get some shade. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Got that ice arrows in the skull. Flame cave. Ooh. Got those arrows in the skull flame cave. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Sometimes it's just how it goes. This is a life when you can't get hoes. This is your life without hoes. That's just the way it goes. Oh, oh. Give me chicken now. There you go. That's good sleep. You feel that? Love you, Angel. All right. Time to hit the sacker.